Hi bold bakers. Recently I did an episode showing you how to make crazy dough. Now crazy dough is one dough with endless possibilities. You can make cinnamon rolls, pretzels, focaccia, so many different breads. Last week we took it and we made pretzels, and this week we're going to take the same dough and make a savory stuffed bread. It is absolutely delicious. So let's get baking. So let me explain to you what savory stuffed bread is. You know a cinnamon roll and you've got cinnamon and butter and sugary stuff in the middle? Well, take that and replace it with cream cheese, scallion, bacons. It's absolutely delicious. So here I've got a big bowl of cream cheese, and into this we're going to add in our chopped bacon, nice and finely chopped scallions, and then some well crushed garlic. And then just mix all of these ingredients together, and this is going to be our filling. Then make sure that your cream cheese is at room temperature because it makes it so much easier to mix and also to spread onto our dough. And if you don't have cream cheese in your country, you can always make your own because I've got a recipe on biggerbolderbaking.com. Okay, this is our delicious filling. I'm going to set this aside and we're going to roll out our dough. Okay, so our dough. Now I made the dough in the first episode of this series. It is really easy to make. You just have to mix it up by hand and you don't even need a stand mixer. The recipe for it can be found on biggerbolderbaking.com, and make sure you subscribe to my channel just in case you haven't yet so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Okay, so here's my dough. He's proofed, he's ready to go. Now I'm just going to roll him out into a nice big rectangle. Now roll your dough out until it's around 20 inches by 14 inches, a nice big rectangle. Okay, lovely, our dough is ready to go. Now here's the fun part. I have my filling and I'm gonna go nuts. I'm gonna spread it on everywhere. So with a knife, just go ahead and spread out your cream cheese. See, this is why I said it has to be at room temperature so it just glides along easily. I wish you could smell this right now, but just imagine how good this is going to taste. I'm really excited for you to see this. When spreading out your filling, don't go all the way to the edge. Just leave a little bit of room around the perimeter. So I used to make this recipe a lot as a kid, actually, years and years and years ago. It's always stuck with me and everybody always loved it. So I know you guys are gonna love it too. Lovely, I think that is probably enough filling. You don't wanna be skimpy with the filling, you wanna make sure you get a lot on there. Now, this is the part where it starts to look like a cinnamon roll. What we're going to do is start to roll it up into one big log. So easy does it. Go at your own speed and just roll it up as you go. Okay, lovely. Now that we have our log, I'm going to take a sharp serrated knife, and here I have a ruler, and I am going to cut around 2 to 2.5 inch pieces, like so. Nice big rolls. So if you've watched this crazy dough series from start to finish, you should see by now how easy bread making is, and I don't want it to be intimidating for you. So make sure you watch all the episodes, make all the recipes, and you'll love bread as much as I do. So there you go, they're all sliced. Now we're going to put them into our tin. So here I have a 10-inch tin that has been buttered and lined. I'm just going to go ahead and carefully place all of my rolls around. Then when they're all in there, we're going to make them nice and snug. We're going to cover them with some cling wrap. Keep the air off them. Then I'm going to take a towel and lay that over. Keep them nice and snug. Okay, so now at this stage we need to proof them. We need them to get nice and warm, rise up, all grow into each other. This will take roughly around an hour depending on the warmth of your kitchen, but we're going to come back and check them really soon. So I'm excited to show you that our bread has been proofing for around 45 minutes, and check this out. Do you see how much they grew? They look fantastic and they smell amazing. So they're gonna grow up, and this is called batch baking, where they all proof into each other, and then when they're baked, you pull them apart. Look at that. Nice and fluffy, soft, nice and big. These guys are ready for the oven. Bake your stuffed bread at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius for roughly 35 to 40 minutes or until golden brown. I am so happy with how these turned out. They look fantastic, and I know you can't smell what it's like in here right now, but as you can imagine, it's divine with the garlic and the bacon. These are beautiful. So while they're still warm, I'm going to carefully turn them out of the tin. So now this bread is known as a tear and share bread. You make it, you put it in the middle of the table, and then everybody takes their own piece. So I'm just going to tear a nice big bun off here. Just look at that. Now I want you to see what it's like on the inside, because that's probably the best part of this bread. So I'm just going to carve it down the middle. and have a little sneak peek of what's going on in there. Do you see all the bits of bacon? How the cream cheese actually bakes into the dough? Oh my gosh, I mean, talk about bready heaven. I'm gonna take out the middle bit because that's my favorite part. Look at that. I mean, seriously. It's bread and cream cheese and bacon. Oh, it doesn't get much better than that. The thing about it is, if you don't eat bacon, you don't have to put it in. You can put in a different vegetable. You can put in there whatever you like. The best thing about this is that it's like a whole sandwich, bread and filling all in one. Now come back next week because I'm going to show you how you can take this dough and make it into sweet cinnamon rolls. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you back here really soon for more bigger, bolder baking.